Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sunny, and in today's video we are going to talk about form state management in Angular. So we will cover four important states. One is pristine, dirty, touched, and untouched. So let's get started. So in Angular, forms are a crucial part of building dynamic web application. Managing form states help us track user interactions and changes made to form fields. So Angular provides us the essential states for this purpose. Uh, so they are pristine, dirty, touched, untouched. So let's break down each of these states one by one. First, let's talk about the pristine state. A form control is considered pristine when it has not been interacted with or modified by the user. By default, a form control is in a pristine state when the form is initialized. Once the user changes the value, it becomes dirty. Think of it this way: pristine form is like a clean state that hasn't been touched yet. So next up, we have the dirty state. If form control becomes dirty as soon as the user make any changes to the input field. This state helps us track whether the form has been modified since it was loaded. For example, when we start typing in a text box, the form control immediately switches from pristine to dirty. Now let's discuss the touch state. A form control becomes touched when the user clicks on the field and then clicks out or loses focus. It indicates that the user has interacted with the field even if they haven't changed the value. This is especially useful for displaying validation messages only after the user has visited the field. Untouched state. Finally, we have the untouched state. A form control is considered untouched if the user has not focused on it yet, and as soon as the user click on the field and then moves away, it becomes touched. So let's look at a quick example. We will create a form with a single input field, or maybe two fields we will be using called username or something, and log the form state to the console. So once we interact with the field by typing or clicking in and out, and we will be able to see how the form state changes from persistent to dirty and from untouched to touched. So we will be doing it practically. But for now, we can understand pristine means no changes made yet. Dirty, user has modified a value. Touched, user has visited and then left the control. Untouched, user has not yet focused on the control. So, guys, let's try to do it practically. Okay, so I already have declared one form. We have this. We have this form, and let me open my HTML page. Yes, we can use this reactive form, or we can use this reactive registration form. let me restart service. So I'm going to console all the four types. And I will be doing the same on, let's try to use implements or something. Implements. So it will give us a more understanding. So I will be doing the same on ng on init. So here I will mention on submit. So I'm just going to refresh my page. So guys, you can see for the first time, Pristine is true, dirt is false, dust is false, untouched is false, and this is on my constructor. And after it, on init, we are getting on Pristine is true, on init dirt is false, dust is false, untouched is true, and same. And now let's look on init untouched is true. Yeah, so let's now try to submit the page and let's see what happens. We will be able to understand it practically and by looking on the changes itself. I made change like this. Now look what happened. You can see yourself. Pristine has become false now. On summit, dirty has become true. On summit, touched has become true because we have touched the form, and untouched has become false. The reason is uh, touched is untouched and touched are reverse of each other. And one thing which we can do is uh, user form dot so guys here also we can understand directly. So I'm going to remove or yeah, we can remove it. Now we already saw it in console, so I'm removing it from on submit ng on init and constructor as well. So we can also directly see in the page. So you can see when the page is loading for the first time, persistent is true, dirt is false, untouched is false, and untouched is true. Now see what will happen. I'm going to write something. So now Pristine became false, dirty became true, touched became true, untouched became false. So guys, these are the four type of form state management in Angular. So we can summarize it. Pristine mean no changes made yet. Dirty means dirty will become true when user will touch the page, and touched mean user has visited and then left the control, and untouched mean user has not focused on the control. So and that's it. I hope now you got some understanding. So as per our requirement, whether we want to display errors or something in our use in our template, we can use these form states. So if you found this video to be helpful, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more Angular tutorials, and also hit a bell icon to get notified. Thank you for watching. Let's catch you in next video.